All right, they'll look for the green this time. Off of turn 4. There it is, we're racing. 350 Supers down into turn 1 and 2. And immediately on the outside, Sparky MacGyver's gonna power to the lead. Look out off of turn 2, we got a spin. Yellow flag is out. Christian Gath in the 77 machine goes around off of turn 2. Yellow flag is out. Field now tightening up, picking up a little bit of speed. Through 3 and 4, green's out, we're racing. Sparky MacGyver gonna jump to the lead on Caswell immediately. Bobby Gahan's gonna follow him on the high side. Down the backstretch, Gahan working the top side of that 50 machine. MacGyver out front at the line. It's MacGyver, Gahan, and Caswell down low. Caswell and Gahan, wing to wing, wheel to wheel. Another spin though off of turn 2. Yellow flag out again. Well, another spin for the 77 car. Brings out another yellow. Bobby Gahan, the veteran, looking real good in that 50 machine. There it is, the green's out, we're back to racing. Gahan out to the lead, Caswell the second. Bobby Melvin runs third. Single file down the backstretch. John McKennedy on the high side in that 79 machine now. He'll work the outside of Allie Olson. McKennedy got the spot, now he's gonna go to work on Chambers in the 7. Look out, a little bit of a bump into turns 1 and 2. McKennedy knocking on the door of Chambers in the 7. It's Bobby Gahan in the 50, way out front. He's extended his lead over Mike Caswell as we're halfway this time by. 5 laps to go in this one for Bobby Gahan. Gahan's got that former Dunnigan machine hooked up and running strong out there. He's pulling away about a straightaway over Mike Caswell. White flags out, 1 lap left for Bobby Gahan. Checkers are going to wave this time for Gahan. He'll take down the victory. Mike Caswell second, Bobby Melvin third. Chambers going to finish 4th. And Dave Papuga rounds out the top 5. Followed by Bill Smith and Kevin Terigny. And Dave Murray and Joe Scanlon bringing up the rear. There it is, the green's out, we're racing. Bob Shabbat out to the lead, Shabbat out front. Andy Seiss in second. Battle for third right now between Brian Dolver and Dave Sanborn. Look out, a spin off of turn 4. Yellow flag out. Bill Smith and Kevin Terigny. They'll pick up speed. A little bit of a jump there for Andy Seiss as the green waves. Seiss going to try to take the lead down into 1 and 2. Shabbat down low. Watch out, a little bobble there for Shabbat. Seiss will take the lead. Now Shabbat's going to battle it out with Dave Sanborn. Sanborn on the high side, he'll bump wheels a little bit there with Shabbat. As the cars fall into single file down into turns 3 and 4. Now Sanborn, watch out, contact. Sanborn and Shabbat get together at the start-finish line. The 8 car, Kevin Terigny spun to avoid that one. Luckily, there was no heavy contact with that front stretch retaining wall. It looks like Sanborn's gonna climb out of that 61 machine to assess the damage on his racer. He's going to go over and have a word with Shabbat. Make sure he's okay, I'm sure. Yep. All right, there it is. We're racing back to green. And Brian Dolliver going to take the lead from Andy Seiss on the high side. Seiss back to second. Scanlon down low now, trying to work under Seiss to take the second position away. And he'll get it at the line. Joe Scanlon, who started way in the back, is up into second. Andy Seiss is back to third. Halfway this time by. Halfway. It's Kevin Turigny. Now gets up into third. And we'll have a yellow flag on the field as there's a big piece of debris out on the track. Of course, not a safe condition for the racers out there, so we'll throw a yellow, clear the track, and be back to racing in no time. There it is, green's out, we're back to racing. Dolliver right out into the lead. Scanlon second. He's going to try to tuck it down in the inside. Kevin Turigny now trying to work the low side. Back in third. Bill Smith up into fourth. And Jim Mariano back to fifth. Single file down the front stretch. Brian Dolliver still up front, Scanlon second, Turigny third. 2 to go this time by, just 2 laps left for Brian Dolliver. Top 4 cars trying to run away with this one. They're putting a little bit of distance between the second pack. As now we got a battle for second, wing to wing. Kevin Turigny and Joe Scanlon as the white flag is out. Turigny's going to get the spot and try to chase down Dolliver, but it looks like time is going to run out. Checkers are going to wave. The win's going to go to Dolliver. Turigny second, Scanlon third, Smith fourth. Mariano rounds out the top 5. It's Caswell and Melvin on the front row. They'll look for the green this time off the 4th turn. They're on the gas. Here we go. Real racing in the 350 Super Modified feature. Mike Caswell jumps to the lead. Bob Melvin falls back to second. Then it's Brian Dolliver in third. Bobby Gahan on the high side, trying to work the second groove on the outside of Brian Dolliver. He'll get around Dolliver, move up into third. It's Caswell, Melvin, and Gahan, your top 3 at the line. Field now works its way into a single file formation off the 4th turn. It's still Caswell out front, Melvin second, Gahan third, Brian Dolliver 4th, Kevin Turigny 5th. Turigny now looking to the low side of Dolliver. Down the front stretch, it's Turigny and Dolliver wing to wing, side by side. Looks like Turigny's going to pick up the spot. Here comes the 7 now of Alan Chambers. He'll go to work on Dolliver. Chambers going to look to the low side, nothing going there. And back up front now, Bobby Melvin going to try the high side of Mike Caswell. Into turns 3 and 4, they're wheel to wheel. And right around, Caswell goes the 11M of Bobby Melvin. Your new leader now, Bob Melvin in the 11M. Through turns 3 and 4, it's Melvin, Caswell, and Gahan. Kevin Turigny in the 8, right behind Gahan, running 4th. Battle for 5th now. Looks like it's going to be the 7 of Alan Chambers taking the spot, though. Bobby Gahan looking for some room to work with. Trying to make his way into second. Mike Caswell doing a good job of guarding the low side. And here comes the 8 of Turigny. Turigny now to the high side of Gahan. Down into turns 3 and 4 they go. Turigny up high, Gahan down low. Off the 4th turn, Kevin Turigny takes the spot away from Bobby Gahan. In the meantime, your leader, Bobby Melvin, running away with this one. Mike Caswell still holding on to 2nd. Kevin Turigny 3rd, Bobby Gahan 4th, Alan Chambers 5th. Here comes John McKennedy now, he's up into 6th. McKennedy working his way around Oliver to move into the 6th position. We've almost reached the halfway point. It's still Bobby Melvin out front. Mike Caswell doing a good job holding on to 2nd. Kevin Turigny still trying to find a way under or around him. Look out, a spin in turn 2. 77 of Kristen Gath goes around in turn 2. Field bunches together through turns 3 and 4. They're on the gas. The green is out. We're back to racing. Bobby Melvin back into the lead. Mike Caswell to 2nd. Kevin Turigny to 3rd. Bobby Gahan trying to hold on to 4th on the high side as he works on Alan Chambers. Here comes Kevin Turigny now. He'll work his way under Mike Caswell and try to chase down Bobby Melvin. Turigny made a great move to get under Caswell and move into 2nd. In the meantime, we got a battle between Alan Chambers and Bobby Gahan off the 4th turn. Chambers down low, Gahan up high. They're wing to wing, wheel to wheel, off the 2nd turn and down the backstretch. Chambers trying to take the spot on the low side. He's got it going into 1 and 2. Gahan's gonna drop down into 5th. And now Kevin Turigny has caught Bob Melvin. He's moved within a car length of Melvin, who had a big lead early. Down into 1 and 2, it's Melvin and Turigny. Top 2 cars running away from the rest of the field. They're going to have their own race out front. Just 10 to go in this one. Only 10 laps remain in the 350 Super Modified feature. It's going to be a game of cat and mouse between Melvin and Turigny. Catching him is one thing, but getting around him is another. Off the 4th turn, it's still Melvin, Turigny, Caswell, Chambers, and Gahan, your top 5. Top 2 cars putting a good distance between themselves and the rest of the field. Here comes John McKennedy now. He's worked his way under Bobby Gahan and he's moving into the top 5. McKennedy up to 5th. Last week's feature winner into the top 5 now. And here comes the 31 of Dave Papuga. He's worked his way under Bobby Gahan. Papuga in the 31 gets under Gahan and moves into 6th. Just 3 laps remain in this one. 3 to go for your leader, Bob Melvin in the 11M. Kevin Turigny still 2nd. They'll move into lap traffic now. The 6th, Jim Mariano, moves to the high side to give Melvin the room. Melvin able to distance himself well from Turigny as time is running out in this one. White flag will fly. One more time for Bob Melvin in the 11M. Look out off the 2nd turn. Spin on the last lap. The leaders make their way around. Checkers wave at the line. It's Bob Melvin taking the win. Turigny 2nd. 3rd will go to Caswell. Alan Chambers 4th. And John McKennedy rounds out the top 5. Well, race fans, that concludes Summerfest 2003.